Keys. Today, during my meditation today, I had a very unusual experience using Greg Braden's technique of just as a way of connecting your heart, the neurons, or the neural networks. I think he called them something different. He didn't call them neural. He called them neurites. I think I might have got that right. I don't know if I got that right or wrong. But connecting your heart with your mind, and so I did that. It was a half-hour meditation just before I saw a client. And during the meditation, I found that I could very easily. I found myself on a street back in my hometown, and then I walked down the street, and then I realised that I was there. I was actually there. That sounds really strange, doesn't it? To hear myself saying that sounds really strange, but I went there, and because it was so familiar, I was able to walk along the street. Then I realised that I could just fly. And I went to my mum and dad's house, and I opened the door and I went in and I saw them. But in this meditative state, I saw them well and happy and healthy. They've got health challenges, both of them. And then I kind of flew up in the air and I flew over the county, and I went down to my favourite place in Cumbria, which is a particular rock at the bottom of, just looking over Buttermere. And it's where Crummock Water and Buttermere, actually no, it's looking over Crummock Water. It's where Crummock Water and Buttermere, there's like a tiny little bit of land between them, and sometimes when it gets really wet, it floods and becomes one lake. But there's a particular rock that I know very well from being a kid, and I just sat there and I looked at the lake and I meditated there. Then it was the end of the meditation, and I came back and I realised that I had quite a very strong meditation experience, which felt like I was really there, and it reminded me kind of the freedom of imagination that I had as a kid, like very young kid, where I was experiencing my imagination, So it was great. I can't actually show you how I did it because of the way I'm holding the. Hold on, let's see. Okay, so all I did was put my hand here, where my chest is, where my heart is. Slow my breathing, because it's when we slow our breathing that our body knows what is safe. And then I just started to think appreciative thoughts, loving thoughts. And then very, very quickly, I found myself being able to sort of travel in my mind the way that I did today. For the first time, I've had a spontaneous episode of that when I was meditating, maybe about, God knows what, like 12, 13 years ago. And so it was really nice to have that experience again. That's about it for tonight. I've got another half hour's meditation before I go to bed.